If you've ever wanted to see the Great Wall, the Imperial Palace, the pandas, all that good stuff, now might be your chance. The annual 2 sessions in China are in full swing, and policymakers are making it easier and easier for foreign travelers to come and visit China. So today, I'm going to be asking DeepSeek, what do I need to travel in China? The essentials for traveling in China right here. I'm just gonna throw some of the main points at you guys. Passport, of course. Actually, for travelers from 53 different countries, you now have the 240-hour visa-free transit policy, so you might not even need a visa. That's convenient. Accommodation registration, this will usually be done by your hotel. It's actually pretty quick. Health requirements, there's usually something you have to fill out when you arrive at the airport and you go through customs, but it's usually something you just scan a QR code with. Takes like 5 minutes to fill out. SIM card, this is usually something you can buy pretty cheap in a Chinese airport upon arrival. Translation apps, also useful. I've been using Pleco, the one it recommends here, for like 10 years. Great app. You can like take pictures of Chinese characters or even write them with your finger and it will tell you what it means. The emergency numbers, I think, is pretty important. So in the United States, we have 911. Here for the police, you have 110, medical 120, and for fire 119. A follow-up question I would like to ask though is about money. The payment system in China is very unique, as locals typically pay for things with their phone. So what types of bank cards can I link to Alipay and WeChat Pay in China as a foreigner? So as of 2023, you can actually link international cards with Alipay and WeChat Pay. This is a lot different from when I first came. I remember when I first came, I actually had to open a Chinese bank account to use these things. So since 2023, this has become a lot more convenient. So with Alipay, for example, Visa, MasterCard, JCB, Discover, and Diners Club. I actually have an American friend who's in China traveling right now. I hung out with him the other day. He linked his Visa card to Alipay, and now he can pay with his phone just like a local. Also, when it comes to cost-effective ways to travel in China, it really mentioned a lot of the key points of what's gonna save you money. So the high-speed rail, this thing is great. I've used it many times. You go from a city like Beijing to Shanghai. These cities are not very close, but on the high-speed rail, it's fast. 4.5 hours can get you there. And I recall that I paid less than the equivalent of $100 US to get from Beijing to Shanghai. Also, it talks about the metro. I agree. In a city like Beijing, you have 20 different metro lines. It can really get you to a lot of places, and each ride on the metro is the equivalent of about 50 cents in USD terms. Also, when you get out of the metro, you can use the shareable bikes, and these things are really cheap as well. It also suggests Didi, that's kind of the Uber of China, so you're gonna wanna have that app if you're calling taxis. All very good advice.